All right, hello again, BIO100. If you are watching this video, then presumably you have completed the lecture portion of this module. So you've written your abstract draft, turned that in, gotten some peer review feedback, and here I will explain the main things we're doing in the lab portion of this particular module. So we have a quiz like we have had previously, but this quiz is a little bit different. So in the past, we've had you take multiple choice style quizzes based on the previous module week's content to help make sure you're remembering that information. Last week, what we did is that scientific writing module. And so the main product, the main thing we turned in at the end of that week was your results narrative and figure caption. Remember that scientific writing is an iterative process, meaning it requires continuous improvement. And so what we're actually doing this week for the quiz is asking you to go back to that results narrative and figure caption, review the comments that you got from me. So what kind of feedback I gave you, maybe what particular things I said needed to be improved, reasons why you got points taken off. And what we'll have you do is go back, identify one area that needs improvement, and then explain how you would improve that section. So again, this really approximates the overall scientific writing process. Even when I submit papers to journals, I submit what I think is my final version. I've revised it a bunch of times. I've had other people look at it. You send it off to a scientific journal, and what they do is have reviewers, other peers in your field, look at it, and they'll come back and tell you even more things you need to change, which is good. That's how you end up with a really great final product, when you have a lot of input from different people. So the point here is, again, don't feel frustrated if you're like, oh, I fixed this 10 times already, I don't want to look at it anymore. But really, that's how you get to this final end product that's really good and you can be really proud of, is just continuously improving it. So that's what we're focusing on for the lab quiz this week, is asking you to revise your results narrative and figure caption from last week. And then for the main lab activity, what we're doing is building on that missing abstract draft that you turned in at the end of the lecture portion of the module, and we're asking you to revise based on that peer feedback and then turn in a final version of your missing abstract. That abstract needs to be 250 words or less. Again, that's a standard for the scientific field. And we'll also have you turn in that abstract color-coded. So just like we've been doing, there are those different types of information that should be included in your abstract, like the purpose, the overall methods, the main findings. So we're going to ask you to color code those different things to help you recognize which pieces of information reach those different criteria. So that's the main thing we're focusing on, is just doing that revision to turn in the final version of your abstract. And if you have questions, of course, let us know. That's what we're here for. Even though I'm not seeing you in person, I still want to help you if you have questions. So please reach out if you need any help. And other than that, I hope you're all doing well. We're at week 8 in the semester now, so we're getting there, hanging there. Hopefully you're doing well and taking things one day at a time and taking care of yourself too. So I hope you're having a good day, and I will see you in the next module's videos.